Good, not so fabulous morning. I know, my hair's a giant mess, but I'm probably gonna fix that in a few minutes. Oh, yay. And not so fabulous day. This is where we don't care what you look like, how you act, and whatever else we say. In my bathroom, doing my hair. And I normally don't use this one that often, because I use this to curl my hair slash straighten it. But considering I have like really straight hair as it is, maybe like one wavy part of my hair, and that's about it. That's because I brushed it. If you're like, your hair looks shorter, that's because I put the top part up because I was thinking of doing two different types of curls. I don't know. You see me review this product before. I half like it and half don't. It's probably just because my hair doesn't curl that well with this one. Like, that's the curl it gives it. And unfortunately, when you have my type of hair, where it's already literally straight, you don't need to straighten it that much. And I've been curling it because it's been looking a little boring. And yeah, I know the walls in here, most of them, except for that area, is pretty plain. But it still Disney themed in here. I eventually want to get a Disney towel for in here, but that's seriously. I'm also not very good with this type of curl and straightener iron yet. Like I said, I'm probably going to do two different types of curls. And if you were wondering what products I put in my hair before I do it, I use this. And yeah, some people are like, why do you use that? It's because I have allergies to literally everything. Like, this one hardly has a smell, and I made sure it doesn't, but I also use that along with this one, which doesn't really have a smell. This one. And my unscented hairspray, because they have scented hairspray, and that would cause allergic reaction. Yeah, see, I don't really like these type of curls as much, but this is like, I decided to one year make my hair layered, and this is the bottom layer, and it looks super red today. Like, it looks dark in my bathroom but red in the camera. It's super confusing. Like, it changes with light, and if I'm in the sun, but there is no sun that much right now where I'm living. It's been raining, and it kind of snowed for like a day, and then it stopped, and then it snowed for like 5 seconds on Christmas. It doesn't like stick where I live. Back in the day, it did. Where I used to live in Jersey, there was tons of snow. And we would go up to that mountain and sled. It was like, oh man, it was a historical mountain where I used to live. Historical mountains, go figure. See, it didn't really curl it as well as I like. But, like I said, I'm going to try two different types today, just for the fun of it. And there's some days where I just don't want to curl my hair. Yesterday, I didn't do anything to it because it actually looked really pretty when it wasn't done. Like, it was just brushed and straight, and it looked pretty decent, so I was like, why not? Well, I thought it'd be fun to do this again. And now I'm having trouble with it. Darn it, usually I'm okay with this, but when people watch me, I get a little nervous. You would think by now I wouldn't be, but I do. Whew. The weird thing is, for having straight hair, I have thick hair. Silly red hair. Red hair can be the thickest hair because of the color. Even thicker than people who have like supernaturally pretty curly hair. Which is kind of odd to me that that was even possible. Things you learn in a class for high school. And if you're wondering why my hand looks a little weird, I had a rash and I don't know exactly what it was from. It could just be an allergy type of rash. With my luck, it probably is, because I get allergies from like everything. And I've been around a lot of food that I'm allergic to, but not eating it, even though I really wanted to. They were torturing me. They have so many cookies upstairs because everyone gave them like cookies for the holidays. They have like chocolate chip and the white puff balls and jelly that are like inside. See, I don't mind this curl, but it's not my favorite type of curl. It's okay. I think it looks okay. Now we're going to use the other one. I'm just surprised I could get this one untangled, because it was not letting me untangle it the other day and I was getting annoyed. But it's been kind of tangled up. Putting it in the cooling rack. Oh great, now you're tangled. Things that you will see on my YouTube channel will be in the next part of this video. Okay, so we're gonna let this one heat up. And I'm going to use this. Now I'm gonna use the hair dryer to dry it because it helps it harden. Don't know why, but it does. Okay, now we're doing the top part, which right now needs to be. See, it doesn't look that crazy, but I'm gonna section it with a ponytail. Maybe I should. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do something. I'm going to section this off. Yep. I'll have to grab another ponytail. Surprisingly, I still have ponytails. I have a lot of scrunchies for this channel, so I don't mix it up with the kid channel, but at the same time, my cat, Butterscotch, which you remember, Kevin, I've talked about him like probably like 1,000 times. He steals ponytails, and sometimes he steals my scrunchies. He's adorable, but I really don't like it when he steals my ponytails and then hides them throughout the house. Like when we were at my old house, when we decided to move, they found like a bunch of them that were like ripped, and I'm like, are you kidding me, cat? Right now, are you kidding me? You took all of my ponytails and like hid them and then ripped them because he was constantly playing with them. See, this curling iron I like a little more. I have a heat resistant thing, but I don't remember where I put it. But I've gotten used to this one finally, and I actually really like it. It looks pretty cool, and it depends if you want to brush it out or not. Sometimes I'll retouch them up afterwards, but first I go through it first without it being retouched, and then I'll retouch them after I do like both sides. So that way I'm like, do I want to retouch it? Don't I want to retouch it? Sometimes it doesn't look good, but just the first one. I've learned that. And I'm so sorry if I am boring you. I'm just testing some new curl ideas because I've been wanting. Well, I was watching Colleen, and I've been watching her test out hair products. And I was like, oh, I have a few, and why don't I just do some for my YouTube channel then to retest it? Because I've gotten better at it since the last time I think I've showed you. So I've gotten better at these ones. And maybe I'll try to do the other ones to get better at it, and then we can see if I did or not throughout the video. But this one I've definitely done much better with, which I was surprised that like I like this one so much. Because at first I was like, oh, I hate it. And then I'm like, oh. And now I'm like, I love it. It's easier for me than it used to be. So I used to like never curl my hair because I always felt like I looked like Annie from literally Annie, you know, the redhead with the curls. And when I had really short hair, like really short, and I curled it, it was redder. And I did look like Annie a lot when I curled it, so it kind of freaked me out. After losing my mom, and then people call me Annie, the orphan, it kind of got annoying, so I stopped for a while. And now I just think it looks pretty. Do I mind it straight? No. Do I mind it curly? No. Actually, I think it looks cool either way. People have naturally curls, though, I usually think are the prettiest curls. But that's just me because, like, they learn how to take care of them and stuff. But at least with my straight hair, I can, like, do other things to it, so that I'm grateful for. Sometimes you can brush the curls out if you want, other times you do not have to. So this is like a wand. And when I first got it, I was like, ugh, the wand, I hate the wand. And now I'm just like, well, wand's actually really cute. And the curls aren't that bad. Like, they look decent, and I don't look like Annie that often when I use this. Even though in college, people start calling me Annie at my second college when I tried to go for a bachelor's degree, and that ended up a bust. But they used to call me Annie, and I honestly didn't mind at that point because I was just like, whatever. Like, call me what you want. If you already know, like, an Anna, or you could call me Anna. At that point, I was just like, call me whatever. But on here, I usually go by the anime. Or the Susan anime. Okay, now let's go through the curls carefully. And yes, I know I'm using my old laptop to do this because this one I can carry, so hopefully this video will get onto the other computer, which would be awesome if it just automatically went to it. And I have a camera, which is cool and everything. But I'm gonna try to do like some animation for my kids' YouTube channel. With Jade growing up, she doesn't want to do toys as much, so I figure I'll do some animation on there and still do toys when Jade wants to, and maybe I'll show them what she did for her birthday at Christmas. And I know, why am I talking about kids on adult channel? Sorry. But I just wanted you all to know I do have that. I also have an Etsy shop if you want to check that out. I'm selling homemade resin earrings. I do other things as well. I do make shirts and I have paintings. I was gonna try to sell them at like an art fair, but y'all know 2020 happened. And we all know 2020 was kind of a weird year for everyone. And that's the latest I can say about that. Like, so I'm just going through and seeing what needs more curls and what needs touch up, which is easier because I got used to this one. So maybe when I try the other two, I'll do another video on them. Because like I said, I got used to this one. Only because it does the curls so well. I know the top of my hair is a little messy though. That's because the top of my hair usually acts like that. Now we're gonna take out this one and take out this one. Apparently I might have to touch up some curls over here, which I was not expecting to have to do. So now I have to try to get it back without burning myself, which is even harder. So I don't know if you can even tell that I do use the different curling iron on the bottom, unless you watch this video. Well, if I go like that, you could tell. Like, I used a different type of curling iron, but there would be if I go like that. I'm not going to brush it out this time because I actually really like the way the curls ended up. Just the top of my head that doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, now I'm going to do this and use the hair dryer. Is it weird that I feel like it needs something, but at the same time I really like it, so I don't want to mess it up? Okay. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, whatever you little kids are, ask a parent or before watching or buying or doing anything. Do you want to see a video all about Kevin Butterscotch, my kitty cat? He has a Twitter. Sometimes I put him on my TikToks. And I put him on my Instagram sometimes. So let me know in the comments below. Him and Kenzie get along okay. Maybe I'll try to do a video of both of them. The word is try. What do you think? Let me know let me know on my Facebook. Do you want to see cute little videos of Kevin Levin? Kevin Butterscotch. I call him my baby wabies. Kevin Butterscotch. Handsome. He got a little boo-boo. More of doggies. I'm talking about Kenzie. So Kenzie's favorite thing is she does like steak. She also likes her Caesar food. She likes her bone treats with bacon on them. She likes her dental treats. She also sometimes likes rice and chicken because that's what the vet suggested when she has an upset tummy. She also likes this other food that you have to refrigerate and it's like really cold. She likes dry food. Her favorite toy is a hippo that she got from her foster home, and then she likes the lammies we get her. Her lammie is her second favorite toy, I think. And then I got her like a squeaking dog and giraffe because it has like it's long, so she likes to play tug of war, which is her favorite game. Kenzie's favorite game is tug of war. I think for her, she likes the colors pink and red, maybe even purple. She's a little sassy but sweet. So she definitely is my sweet little princess. I call her Precious Princess all the time. All the time. We have to get her a new collar though. This one's starting to wear off. She also really likes this collar compared to her last one because it's more breathable and it matches her little vest. So definitely is cute. My dog Kenzie. She's tired. We also have this cute stuffed animal that reminds me of her. I want to call it. Catherine, maybe, for K. And then I have my stuffed sloth, Scruff. And of course I have Susie. Susie's one of my favorites. Kenzie and I are watching The Flintstones together. I'm not feeling 100%, that's why my video is revolving around the dog and probably clips of other things, so sorry about that. I know it's going to be a mashup of videos. Sorry.